Leaders in Brook Park say a new Browns stadium could be a game changer. They weighed in today, hours after we heard from, well, just about everybody else.
Yeah, the Browns arguing their vision will help the whole region, while Cleveland's mayor called the project a scheme. And the Cuyahoga County executive says he won't support it. News 5's Michelle Jarboe has been following literally every turn in development of this story for us, is here now with more.
Every turn, yes. I went to Brook Park today to see where things stand and how they're looking at a project that's making big promises and asking for unprecedented public buy-in.
I've driven by this site my whole life.
Paul Marnichek is the Economic Development Commissioner for Brook Park.
So the fact that I'm getting to work on this, it's pretty exciting.
A small suburb weighing big changes.
This could be transformative. It's a regional attraction.
He's talking about these plans for a new Cleveland Browns stadium here, surrounded by apartments, restaurants, parking, and more.
I hope everyone take a moment, really look at the project. Let it kind of soak in.
Brook Park has been vetting these plans for about a year now.
We've done our analysis. We think that there is the potential for a return on investment for the city of Brook Park.
But there's still a lot we don't know about the math behind this project.
We want to make sure that when we do present to the public, we have everything properly calibrated and we're ready to make a full presentation.
The Browns say they need to start moving dirt here on this former Ford plant site by early next year, so the stadium can be ready for the start of the 2029 season. We've told you they're seeking $1.2 billion in public financing, a request the Cuyahoga County executive rejected again this week.
As my fellow citizens, I say to you, that is risk that we should not bear.
And state lawmakers are weighing after a recent pitch from a team executive.
It is not a traditional sports facility ask. It is not a grant. It is not a handout.
Paul wouldn't comment on that clash between the county and the Browns.
We have a strong working relationship, strong professional relationship with the Haslam Sports Group. But at its core, we are going to make sure this works for the city of Brook Park.
But his boss, Mayor Edward Orcutt, weighed in late Thursday afternoon, calling the plan fiscally sound and innovative in a written statement, adding, ideally, we would collaborate with Cuyahoga County on such a generational project for this area, and one that will not only pay for itself, but generate revenue.
Mayor Orcutt has been very clear. His directive to the administration is forward march.
Paul told me we'll see more details soon.
Stay tuned. There's still a lot of information to come.
That's what is very clear to me. There's still so much more to get through. So what do we know, Michelle, what the Browns want from Brook Park?
Sure. So at this point, they're asking for admissions taxes, parking taxes, and income taxes from the entire project. That's the full 176 acres to repay bond debt. The Browns are looking for $600 million from the state and $600 million from the county. But as we just saw, the county executive is not on board.
Right, basically saying he doesn't think that's a good deal for the taxpayers. So if it doesn't, that money doesn't come from the county, where would it come from?
Well, we don't know. So I've asked the Browns, and they said that they're working on alternatives. And experts say that's way too much for Brook Park to take on. Meanwhile, the city told me it's working with outside financial experts to figure out what's possible.
This is far from over.
Oh, far from over.
There's so
many months of coverage left, and then years after that.
How big is your binder of this right now? Is it just keep adding about
multiple binders?
Yeah,
all the binders.
multiple
All the
binders,
binders.
not even one binder. Michelle Jarboe, thank you so much for staying on this for us.